you to Sarah Kate Ellis and Glaad for this honor. When I made the film Truth or Dare, I had no idea I was going to... Seriously, I had no idea it was going to inspire so many gay men to A, give blowjobs to Evian bottles, or B, just have the courage to come out. Yes. And be free and take a stand and say, this is who I am. Like it or not, okay? When I look back and watch that film, I am horrified by my brattiness. But I'm also proud that it gave so many people hope. The freedom fighting expanded and continued, and so did getting my ass kicked. Fighting for all marginalized people was a duty and an honor I could not turn my back on, nor will I ever. Yes. To quote the great James Baldwin, because only an artist can tell, and only an artist has told since we have heard of man, what it is like for anyone who gets to this planet to survive it. What it is like to die, or to have somebody die. What it is like to fear death. What it is like to fear. What it is like to love. What it is like to be glad. Hymns don't do this. Churches really cannot do it. The trouble is, only the artist can do it. The price that he or she has to pay himself, and the price the audience has to pay, is willingness to give up everything, because nothing, none of it, belongs to you. So 14 years ago, I heard about an AIDS epidemic in Malawi, a country in sub-Saharan Africa that I'd never heard of before, embarrassingly, a country that had left over 1 million children orphaned by AIDS. I decided to go there and see what I could do, and it was like history repeating itself. Hospital wards filled with emaciated, dying people laying in hallways and under beds, abandoned children wandering the streets everywhere, orphanages overflowing, no medicine, no education about what was happening, and no one talking about prevention. Eventually, I made a documentary called I Am Because We Are, wanting to share this journey and hoping to raise awareness and inspire others to help me. I started advocating for change in the warm heart of Africa, which is what Malawi is known as, building schools and orphanages, and eventually a pediatric hospital. It is here that I met and adopted 4 of my 6 most beautiful children. To quote a song on my new record called Extreme Occident, life is a circle. Death and loss brought me new life, brought me to life, brought me to love. And so we are back to the beginning of my speech, the importance of love. Because as soon as you really understand what it means to love, you understand what it takes to become a human being. And that it is every human's duty to fight, to advocate, to do whatever we can and whatever it takes. Madam X is a freedom fighter.